Do you know you can turn 14 annual leaves into 51 days of off time in 2025? I'll take you through all the dates, and in the second section, I'll share the countries you can fly to. So to begin with, plan a 5-day trip by taking 2 days off in February.
Get 5 4-day-long weekends in March, April and May by taking off on these dates.
Take a day off and get another 4 days in August. And you would like to definitely plan something in October, because with just 3 days of leave, you can get 13 days of off time. Finally, end the year with 2 short trips by taking off on these dates in November and December. Okay, now let's look at all the places you can fly to. Some of them would actually cost you less than 1.5 lakhs. A 5-day off in February can be perfect to enjoy a short break in Sri Lanka. It's just 3 to 4 flight hours away, allows visa-free entry to Indian nationals, and the round-trip tickets would cost you somewhere between 20 to 25k. Guest houses or 3-star hotels start from 5,000 to 7,000 rupees per night in Colombo, and you'll spend max around 1,500 to 2,500 rupees per day on food, assuming you're eating at mid-range restaurants or local eateries. All in all, you can have a great time in Sri Lanka in 60 to 75k. Next, in any of the 5 long weekends in April, May and June, you can fit a trip to Singapore. But it's slightly expensive. Majority of the tourists plan for 3 to 4 days. If this looks less, feel free to take an off for another day. Singapore is 4 to 6 flight hours away from India, depending on where you're flying from. You can easily get a visa in 5 to 7 working days. I've shared the process in this video. And a round trip would cost you at least 25k. Decent hotels and hostels start from 8k per night. Food is extremely expensive. Even a plate of khichdi would cost you 1,000 rupees. So, for great Indian food, visit Little India. Lastly, Singapore has a highly efficient transport system. Local bus and metros are the best way to get around there, since taxi fares are very high. Overall, this trip would cost you upwards of 1.5 lakhs. But the beautiful Marina Bay, theme parks and these night safaris make it all worth it. Moving on to planning something for the long Diwali break, and this much time would be perfect to explore a few parts of Europe. You can start from France and head towards Netherlands, Italy and Spain for a day or 2 each. And by the way, inter-Europe travel is extremely cheap if you take European airlines like Ryanair or Wizz Air. I've talked about the same in this vlog, it's tagged in the comments below. Paris is 9 to 11 flight hours away from India, and you can easily apply for Schengen visa through us. And from Paris, each destination is max 1 to 2 flight hours away. Mid-range hotels in each city would range between 6 to 8k per night, and your one meal would be for at least 1,000 rupees. But if you're on a budget of under 1 lakh, these European countries would be more ideal. Now, lastly, the last 2 long weekends of 2025, and I suggest in any one of the weekend, fly off to Philippines. It's 7 to 10 flight hours away, has a simple and easy visa process. I've shared the same in this video, and the round trip would cost 25 to 30k. Hostels and guest houses start from 2,500 to 4,000 per night. Food is affordable and there's tons of street food options. Public jeepneys are the local mode of transport, and flights to other islands would range from 3 to 5k one way. I can literally imagine myself chilling on these beautiful white sand beaches. And that's all. Did you think that 14 annual leaves would help you literally translate 2025 into a year full of adventure, relaxation, exploration? So the only question that's left is, where are you flying to in 2025?